Penrith Town Council, full council, 16th of January 2024. Happy New Year to those of you I haven't already seen. And welcome. As you probably noticed, we have got someone filming this evening, which is perfectly okay.
Yeah, sorry, no, just taking away.
So we'll just start with apologies.
Yeah, I've received apologies.
Sorry, Ireland. Apologies.
I've received apologies from Councillors Donald and Holden.
Anybody else?
Councillor Woodall says he may be late.
Councillor Holden?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
Councillor Holden.
Yes, did you say that?
Yes. Sorry, it's
It
not.
sounded like Holden to me, but
Okay. Item.
Ian?
Councillor Berg, he said he couldn't get last night at finance. He would like his apologies recorded straight with transport.
He's not here yet. That's just a bit dramatic. Okay. Any declarations of interest or requests for dispensation? Any received before the meeting?
I'm received for the meeting.
Anyone? No? Okay. Item 3 is public participation, where we receive questions or representations from members of the public. I know that Mr Davis wants to say something. As he's the only one here, I'll let him get on with it.
Thank you. As members, I'm all sure aware, yesterday a member of the Town Council resigned, and he's one that I'm sure is a Marmite individual that we've all had encounters with at some stage or other. However, one thing that councillor that resigned and myself have got in common is the fact that we both feel, as I know others do, that there is a concern about the amount of times that the Town Council uses Part 2 agenda items and the lack of transparency that is perceived by the general public as a result of that. Now, this evening the Town Council's got an agenda item that I'm sure it won't shock anybody to know that I've seen the Part 2 papers. And the information contained within them is a stretch of using that Part 2 agenda item, and I firmly believe that this council should be seriously considering the public visuals of the perception of keeping so much in Part 2 items when the actual items concerned may well be beneficial to Penrith. However, I do feel that it needs that transparency, and I would ask that councillors this evening on the next agenda item, when you're asked to consider the last agenda item of Part 2, you seriously consider that public perception of how they perceive the number of closed door meetings that the council's holding. Thank you.
Thank you, that's good feedback.
Could I ask a question? What is Part 2?
So Part 2 is business that is considered confidential, yeah. Usually, yeah. In this case, I believe it's because we have some commercially sensitive information in there that we don't want out in the public domain.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do try to keep things as transparent as we can, but obviously there are some items that just do have to be done in the background. And obviously any decisions made tonight will be made public. Thank you. Okay, item 4 is just to determine whether we're all happy to consider item 6 as Part 2 business and exclude the general public. Having taken the comments on board, is everybody happy to move to Part 2 business for item 6? Just a show of hands. Thank you. Okay.
So, unfortunately,
We've still got one agenda item.
Item 5. The next meeting of the full council is scheduled for Monday, the 29th of January. We'll be back at our usual place, Unit 2 in Church House, Reigate. The meeting will be at 6 p.m. Thank you for your attendance.